Guys, do you know that if God remember you, or when God remembers you, your life can never be the same again. Oh, it can never be the same again. Let me tell you something. We know the story of two people. There are two people in the Bible that God remembered. Hannah and Job. These were two people, or there are a lot more. God remembers Sarah, but I want to take Hannah and Job. You see, Job was somebody that he was rich. He had beautiful daughters, beautiful wife, cattle, workers, name it. He was rich. But God put him into trouble. God implicated him. God boasted about him. When the devil was doing his thing, he was just roaming about. And he came to God. Where are you coming from? He said, just walking up and down. He said, did you see my boy? Did you see Job, faithful servant? And he said, is it not you that's protecting him? Said, okay, go ahead and do whatever, but don't take his life. Don't touch his life. God boasted with him. And everything he had went. But what did Job do? Job was still thanking God. Still trusting God. And God came in the end. God read chapter 32. I love that chapter 32. When God said, oh yeah, bet up yourself. Stand up like a man and challenge me. I will ask you, I will demand of you, where were you when I did this? It's an interesting story, but it was not a funny one. But his life was later beautified and decorated. Have you been in Job's shoe before? Have you been in that kind of that Job situation? No, you will. May God not allow you to. Although some of the hymns that we sing, I learned that some went through that, something similar as like it is well with my soul. You know, I learned he went through a lot and all that. God had a way of doing his thing with his own. Anna. You know Anna's story. And God gave you one. I think God gave him children. That Samuel that God gave him. You know the story. Now, have you been in this kind of situation? And the question that comes to your mind, why me? Go and find out people that ask why me, that trust or put their trust in God. They're always happy. The story is always sweet in the end, and it becomes testimony that people pray with. I don't want to tell you my own story. Oh, it was my world was crumbling. It was that same question, why me? Like, I'm not a bad person. I'm not this, I'm not that. I've been a church girl. Let me not go there. But what I'm saying is that, but in the end, God came through for me. When God decided to have mercy on a man, there are many passages. Is it the one with the issue of blood? Is it blind Bartimaeus? God gave blind Bartimaeus an open check. What will you have me do? Say, listen, this is what I'm going to. If you are in that situation and you have just asked, but why me? Why am I going through this? Why is this problem coming? Why me? You are close to your breakthrough. That is, if you know God, if you trust in Him, if you pray, hey, don't worry, it shall come to pass. The only thing you will not do, the only a war in that case is if you derail, if you do not believe or trust in God. If you do not believe, you do not trust. I know of a young man, vibrant. This one is somebody we know. Vibrant, smart, brilliant, educated, a graduate. But he was not living well. As in, he was living like a pauper. He has beautiful family. But I know within him, he will say, I will make it. So when my husband and I met with this family, and the man, when this young man spoke, well, all of us go to school. Like that, and so on. After prayers, trusting God. Today, this man is one of the happiest men on earth. He did not give up. School, he went, but he was broke. He wasn't having money then, but now God has blessed him. If he looks back, it's like, that told the Lord has helped me. So if you are there, you have not come to the point of saying, why me? Then you have not gotten to the peak yet. Sorry guys, I'm taking my money tea. So when you get to that peak, you know that I pray that God will not forget you. I pray that the Lord will remember you. Because when God remembers a man, his life can never be the same again. May that be your portion. God will remember you. God will not forget you. Your own will not be difficult for him to do. If God is saying no, he will not say no to your prayers. Only trust in him. Only believe and see the wonders of God. Good morning and have a blessed day.